welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something I didn't think we'd have again. So this isn't a new production X3M. It's a 2024. It was built back in March, and it's a dealer trade. So we got this from another dealer, basically our sister dealer in Roseville. So this car's been sitting on their lot for quite some time, and age inventory can be a problem on some things. So that's why you often see dealer trades of vehicles. That way they get rid of one on their books, say for, let's say, call it 100 days. And when it's transferred to another dealer, that clock starts over. So that's why you're going to see some dealer trades of aging inventory. But this one's really well equipped. I'm surprised it's sat for so long. So we begin up front, our daytime running lights and shadow line lights. So it's a dual headlight design and a quartering light. Then all right, so the grille got the X3M badging in it, plus vertical kidney slats. Then down below, the driving assistance professional package option, or center I should say, and then parking assistance camera there. Moving over the side, we got the style 766Ms. It's a pretty nice wheel. I think it's a pretty good looking design. And then we got the M compound brake calipers. Then we got the M compound brakes with the blue calipers. Now with black, maybe I go with red, but you know, blue's a nice choice. And then taking a step back, taking the last of the X3Ms. So all production for X3Ms is over. The factory switched over to the new generation X3. So word is the X3M basically dies with this thing. So was it a sales success? I'm not so sure. So obviously it'd be a low volume model anyway. But they weren't flying off the shelves either like an M3 would, or perhaps an M2. But still, the only way that we get sort of like a fast wagon in the United States was the X3M. But it's a shame it's going away. So Outback, X3M badging in high gloss black. Got those Halo Energy Sword tail lights. We also have a quad exhaust and not much of a diffuser either. But you do get a spoiler at the back. Here's that 3/4 view of the X3M. All right, we'll make our way inside, go over pricing and options on this X3M competition. Now again, the X3M and X4M, there's a competition package, so it's not a separate model. So opening up, we have the Secure Orange Merino leather, which I think is a good pairing with the black Sapphire. For the seats, we got M badging that lights up. It's a shame it doesn't say X3M like most other M vehicles with the model designation in it. But seats, I think, are fairly comfortable. There's some nice quilting, contrast stitching, and some contrasting black in there as well. Down below, we've got adjustments here for side bolster, lumbar support, and the chrome catcher is manually powered. Then we got X3M competition badging in the door sill. So that's sort of a relic of the past, because everything else just says either M or just the model, like M3 or M4. All right, so in front of me, your legacy steering wheel. So you got M badging down here, heated steering wheel button, plus very lovely M stitching in it. Over on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we got controls for the driving assistance professional package, red M1 and M2 buttons. In front of me, iDrive 7 live cockpit. You can see the driver attention camera in the center there. Let me zoom in. And X3M badging in it. Up top, we've got the heads-up display and the rest of the display, central information display, much wider screen than the pre-LCI version. And the carbon fiber trim, not much of it. It's basically here in the dashboard and then on the door cards. But when you move down to the center console area, you got this cheap plastic roller thing. You got more high gloss black trim here. X3M competition badging there. There's no more carbon fiber trim like you would with the, say, the M3 or the M4 or M2. Then you got your gear selector with the embossed M emblem and also M stitching. Red start stop button and iDrive controller. All right, starting price, the 2024 X3M comp is $75,500. Metallic paint adds another $650. The secure orange leather is included. The competition package is $7,000. Driving Assistance Pro for $1,700. Exec package for another $3,850. Remote engine start, $300. Now, I would order this for a store inventory car just because you can add this after the fact. Of course, it does add a little bit more after the fact, but it's available. And then we got shadowline lights for $250. Front ventilated seats for another $500. Drive recorder would not add either, $100. Wireless charging, I think, at least in this iteration of it, pretty useless, $500. Then we got the wheel locks, first aid kit, and performance floor mats. All told, MSRP of this particular example, $91,580. I just realized it's also a slick top. So there's no controls here for the moonroof because it doesn't have one. So slick top, I think, a really interesting choice. Save a little bit of weight, and I think it looks pretty good too. It's that slick top. Then move into the back, more of that secure orange, which really looks red to my eyes. So maybe more of a orange red. All right, and then here's a view of the cockpit from the back seat. Then you've got a third climate control zone in the back, plus USB-C charging ports at the bottom there. Knee room and legroom I think is really good. And then headroom, not really much of an issue in the back of the X3M. All right, move to the back, we can use our kick to open feature. And opening up, we do have a little bit of the remnants of what was covering up some of the seats, so a little bit of garbage in here. But cargo area I think is a pretty decent size. Now, down below you do have a spare tire. So you got a reduction of the space compared to the X3. Got the cargo cover. Of course, you can also fold down those rear seats for even more room. Alright, so we'll make our way to the front of the car, pop the hood, and take a look at the wonderful engine in this car. And then this engine made its debut on the X3M and X4M before making its way to the M2, M3, and M4. I am, of course, talking about the S58 inline-six 3-liter twin-turbo engine, and this guy has 503 horsepower, 479 torques. So fantastic engine. So if you do want an X3M, you're going to have to settle for something that's already built on the dealer lot. So I should say a new one. You can still get a new X4M, at least for another model year, before the X4 disappears as well. But that's it for a quick tour around the X3M. We'll see you at the next video.